Well, Lorraine brought it, so it'll be good.
Jeez.
I'm sorry you've got that.
I hadn't had a cold and I couldn't tell you when, not like this.
Are you eating any fruit of any kind?
I had fruit for breakfast this morning.
Well,
And
oranges.
Andy made hot cakes, pancakes, and I cut up the oranges and bananas and apples for him, and we put it on our. Oh, it's so good. But I've never thought about that. Having fresh fruit with the pancakes, but it was so good. Andy loves to cook, don't he?
Yeah. Or at least he's learned to.
He made some good chili though, huh?
Yeah, we had some of that last night. Well, this morning when we got in from that trip, we sat up and talked till after 3 this morning, talking.
Wished I'd got some of that chili before we left one of them.
He asked me, did I want to take some with us? I said, no.
I'd eat a bowl of that before we left.
I can't believe you. We ain't been long got up from the breakfast table, baby.
Traveling makes anybody hungry and thirsty.
What else?
What happened to, oh, your bigger TV's in your bedroom, ain't it?
Yeah, their TV screen was bigger than mine, so Hermes, he said, I'm going to let you have our bigger one, and I gave him mine. Mine was brand new, but mine's in their room and theirs is in my room. This is just one that Linda left here, a little old black and white, and I put it in here at noon to look at the news.
How's the neighborhood going? They still pretty good to you?
Oh yeah, if they're not, I call the police. Now that black woman over there, she's just as sweet to me as she can be.
You have good in all colors. I mean, you know, there's just as many bad white people as there is black.
You're exactly right.
Some of my best friends used to be black people. I got a girl right now that's a real good friend of mine. Couldn't ask for a better person. She never could say Edith. She always calls me Edith. You know what I'm talking about, Liz?
Smiling Mary.
Smiling Mary. Always smiling.
It's a beautiful day, isn't
It is. It is so pretty out.
Pretty out there.
Plenty of milk and water and
You read my mind.
plenty of
So see, it will give me that cake. I guess I'm going to have to get up and get it.
I think Lori washed them this morning.
Hermes is going to have to get the garbage out.
Yeah, he will. That's his job. And the recycling, see, we save recycled things too.
Oh, do you?
All plastic and glass and aluminum. We don't have much aluminum though.
You want a piece of this cake, Mom?
No.
Can I get you something?
Thank you. I've had plenty this morning. I like Edith. Edith, if you like that, you know what I'd be glad you'd do?
What?
Wrap it and
Take
take
it
it
home.
with you.
Well, Lori and Hermes might.
No, Laura said she couldn't eat it, and I don't think Hermes is going to eat it. So but just don't tell Lorene, okay? Don't you dare tell her.
Who eats all this yogurt?
I sent for it, and we just got it last night. It's got fruit in it. So
Yeah.
That's good.
yeah.
Good for you.
You said it there. What we put it there for. You know my half brother who died,
No.
Jerry, had the funeral. You know, didn't you go to Jerry's funeral?
I don't know nothing about it.
He died this past summer. Jerry.
I'll,
Jerry Cannon, my youngest half brother. There's Junior, Joe the preacher, and then Jerry. And Jerry died. Well, see, he was in the hospital here at Chattahoochee, and his wife would come up from Baker, and she'd bring him here, and they'd, come
I
in.
remember Uncle Jack saying something about it. It just hit me who you talking about.
Jerry, the
Yeah.
youngest one.
Right.
Yeah,
Alright, that's Jack's brother too, right?
his youngest brother.
Okay.
There was 3 of those boys. I had 3. Well, anyway, they'd come here and eat their lunch, just to get away from the hospital. They came here often, and so she gave me these 2 trays. She said she had some extra ones, and they have really come in handy. I'm planning though to clear this one off tomorrow.
Well, what is that down there is that a pillow you making, or?
No, this is a lamp thing to write
Oh.
the letters.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Donna gave me this one a long time ago, and somebody gave me this one for Christmas. I can't remember who. And it's still wrapped, and I said I'm just gonna keep it wrapped, and when I wear this now, I'll have another. See, you put this in your lamp, and you can write your letters.
It's all right.
Yeah.
That is, that's nice.
Padded on one side.
They're thinking of everything now, ain't they?
Yep. Everything, and I like conveniences.
What was Grandpa's name? Was it Alan Thomas on Daddy's side?
Yeah.
I know Dad's name was Louis Thomas. Somebody asked me what Grandpa's name. I said, well, I know it was Alan, but I couldn't remember.
I believe it was Thomas.
Thomas.
Lois said she thought it was.
Yeah.
And Grandma's name was Queen V. Vesta, wasn't it?
Queen Vesta. And Mr. Powell called her Vesta.
And it was Uncle Doyle that died.
Yeah.
And is that Danny's daddy? Was trying to get them all squared away up
No,
there.
Eldon's.
Eldon?
Eldon is Danny, his daddy,
Yeah.
and a younger brother, Ken, I think his name is. I'm not sure.
Well, who is Buddy? The Buddy was Doyle's son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buddy is Doyle's?
Doyle. And
Yeah,
Is-
that's what we figured
and
last night.
Isabel.
Yeah, and
And
Isabel,
Isabel.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mhm.
They was all down there last night.
Yeah.
And Zale, ain't Zale?
Zell is Eldon's wife. That's Danny's
Right.
mother.
That's Danny. Okay, that's the reason she was standing there with the grandbaby.
Uh,
Danny has got a baby.
he, had,
7
50
months
years
old.
old.
He's 50 years old.
he hadn't had him?
This is his second or third going right
Well,
out.
he's remarried.
Oh.
And the way I understood it, it's his new wife. It's
His,
their baby.
his wife's parents are younger than Danny.
Yeah.
That's nothing. Barbara's sister married a man looks older than her own daddy.
Hmm.
He's short, fat, and bald-headed. He wears a toupee. His name is, it's so funny. I'm glad we're getting on this subject. My Linda married a man named Emmett. In other words, Jack's sister, Aunt Linda, married Emmett. Okay, Barbara's sister, Linda, married a man named Emmett.
Oh,
Now, wasn't that something?
that was a coincidence.
That's a coincidence. And Emmett is such a, peculiar name.
Unusual. You
Yeah,
don't
it's
hear it
nice.
very often.
He seems to be a real nice guy.
He is. He's very nice. He gets along with Linda, which is good.
I mean, he's good, ain't he? My hat's off to him.
He worked miracles when it couldn't be miracles worked, huh?
He and Andy are to be commended.
Yeah. True.
It's like Jack told Lois yesterday, she was talking about Andy was being on her case all day. He said, you better hang on to Andy. you will never find another one like him. She said, oh, I am. She said, we have our ups and downs. She said, but in the long run, he's good to me.
Mm. Yeah.
They almost got a divorce one time.
She
Yeah.
told me about that yesterday.
Who, Lois did?
I remember that.
I couldn't quit crying. I couldn't even talk on the phone without crying. I love Andy as dearly as anybody under the sun.
He's a
And I
good
tell
person.
him I love him. I just have a special love in my heart
Mhm.
for him and John.
Mm.
And they're just buddies, those two are.
Old John sure faced a lot of problems there for a
He
while.
sure
He's
did.
I'm glad to see he's doing better.
Yeah. Lot of people prayed for him.
Well, how's Aunt Bobby and Aunt Lucille?
Well, Lucille, she's recuperating very well from her operation. You know, the doctor cut her from her neck right on down in the back,
Mm.
but she's recuperating and, you know, getting out some.
Mm.
But Bobby, her health is not good.
I haven't seen Aunt Bobby in a while.
We're all over 70 now. In the summertime, both times, to renew my certificate. I guess they still give those state exams.
Yeah, they do. Well, they do in Alabama. I don't know about Florida. I imagine they would all over.
Yeah.
Imagine it's mandatory.
I know Linda has to
We
keep
keep
hers up, and she's got, four degrees, and she has to keep hers up.
What was the school again? 'Cause this thing was off. I wanted to hear the name of it, so I'll.
It
'Cause
was
my memory's
Florida
terrible.
College for Women then. That's, both, you know, men and women.
No, he's talking about the name of the little school that you
Oh,
taught
it was
in.
it was just Fort Walton Beach School, just a 3-room school.
Mm.
I want to stop by a drugstore or 7-Eleven or something and get me something for my head.
But Fort Walton is where Aunt Bobby is.
Yeah, she lives at Fort Walton. But
Aunt Bobby, what's her last name now?
Barnhill.
It's still Barnhill?
But listen now, this is very confidential.
You better turn that off, then somebody might see it.
There ain't nobody gonna see it but me and you.
Well,
It's
I'd
about to
rather
quit anyway.
I'd rather you